Do you have a fussy eater in your family? I want you to look at the components of eating from a sensory and an anxiety perspective. When I have this plate put in front of me, as a child, I was very nervous of unpredictable foods. So I would often find it hard to eat an apple because is this apple going to be sweet or sour, crunchy or soggy? I would often prefer to eat when I was growing up foods that are predictable, rice crackers, muffins, because they're very similar every time I eat them. They're not suddenly bitter, they may not have oozing juice that comes out of them. These are predictable foods. Fruits and vegetables are unpredictable foods. When I grew up in a very unpredictable home environment, the last thing I wanted was for my meals to also be unpredictable. So I was picky with my meal choices because I was going for the predictable foods. If you have a child that is doing this, where they'll often want predictable foods, then I really encourage you to seek out support from a dietitian, speech pathologist, play therapist, so we can reduce the anxiety around the meals. And when we reduce a child's anxiety around a meal, their tummy and their nervous system will be more likely to feel hungry and feel interested in the meal. So be sure to reach out for allied health support if you have a little one that's going more towards predictable foods. It's not just due to children experiencing trauma. Some children may be experiencing it since the stress that we've all had in the last few years. Some children may be experiencing nervousness around unpredictable foods. If you've had a recent birth in the family, a new beautiful sibling, change of home, different home, loss of a loved one, all sorts of things can make our anxiety and our stress increase as children and as adults. So rather than push the foods onto the children right now, tap into Allied Health. We're all here to support you and your family.